It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Alrighty then, welcome back Monday morning on your Feel Good Breakfast show on SABC3. Thank you so much for joining us. We're back again with Mike Saunders, an expert in social media and in the digital customer experience space. His new book, The 5-Year Mark, Lessons Learned, Chasing a Dream, chronicles some of his stories and the wisdom that he is here to share with us in how he built his agency, Digit Lab. Before we talk to him, or we did actually talk to you earlier on, and I wanted to ask, one of the very first things I saw in the book, it says how to use this book. Is there a specific manner in which you want people to absorb the information and use it?
Yeah, so the idea was to try and write simple kind of conclusive chapters and then link them all together. So they're in like chapters of like leadership and,
yes,
and dealing with people and operations, that kind of thing. But the idea is that you should be able to open it, kind of just read that one chapter and kind of get something from it. And so it's a book meant for me.
Yeah.
It's the kind of book I want to read, but I just want to read like the 3 or 4 chapters that make a difference, and then,
okay,
and then you can kind of put it down and pick it up in a few years' time.
And I found a very interesting chapter title, 1 + 1 is greater than 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Explain that.
Well, it's the only kind of maths that a marketer can understand. But the basic thing is that if you're going to partner with people, your value should be exponential. So you should never really say, well, hey, if we get into a partnership, we can do the same, but at the same time, it's just kind of creating a double volume of the kind of work we're doing.
Yeah.
You really want to be able to say, well, if we put our forces together, we should be able to get 3, 4, 5 times the value out of that relationship. Mm-hmm. And if you can't see that, then it's not really worth going into partnership.
Wow, very powerful stuff. And so in trying to ensure business growth in the digital space that is constantly changing, new players coming in, fresh ideas every day, how do you do that?
You know, I think it's a tough one, and I think anyone who plays in the digital space kind of has their own formula. But for me, it's been 2 things. It's been to love tech and keep up to date with everything that's going on in the technology space. But that innovative streak can sometimes get in the way. It's not always just about the latest tech. I think you've got to remember that it's about a human being at the end of the day. And if you're going to understand that technology is there to benefit the human being at the end of the day, then, and you can kind of balance those 2 things, the fact that we love technology and we want to stay on the edge of what's taking place in the tech space, but at the same time we need to make it valuable to people. And if you can build that relationship and you can get that right, I think you can do really well in the tech space.
Enhance the human experience, so to speak. So the 5-year mark, this is where you are now with this book. What do the next 5 years then hold for you?
You know, one thing we do know is that everything we've learned probably won't count for much as we step into the next 5 years. I think you get to a point you need to continue to learn. Yeah. So I think we've got a big learning curve coming up. But we're excited to add a lot of value to the digital marketing space. Yeah. So we're going to be doing that with the launch of a digital academy, which we've already started with Vega School. Which has been really fantastic. It's a great partnership that we've done. So that's going to be a big part of our next 5 years. Right. We're also going to be opening new offices in Johannesburg and around South Africa. So we're excited to kind of expand a little bit and kind of grow out of our little space that we're in and to add new value back into the industry.
Oh, Mark, thank you so much. Mark Saunders, CEO of Digit, Mike Saunders, excuse me, CEO of Digit Lab, and you can find more information about him, his book at mikesaunders.com as well. Thank you very much once again.
Thank you so much.
Motivational Monday served up in the Republic of Feel Good.